And the Lakers have one way to win, and this is why I don't think LeBron can do it. They have one way to win, Brew. LeBron has to literally score 50 points. When he does that, they win. If he doesn't do that, they're basically screwed.
So today's question is, has Nick Wright officially overtaken Shannon Sharpe as the biggest LeBron James fanboy in the media? If you read the title of the video, I'd have to give it to Nick Wright. You know, I've never seen this guy be critical of LeBron. You know, I've seen Shannon Sharpe call out LeBron here and there, but with Nick Wright, there's always an excuse when it comes to LeBron. So I came across a clip of the show First Things First on Twitter. You know, don't ask me why. That's where I get most of my videos from. So the segment was about the Lakers loss to the New Orleans Pelicans. So I just want you guys to sit back and listen to what Nick Wright had to say about the game.
The Lakers make the play-in, it will not be because they played well. It will be because the Spurs or the Pelicans go on a losing streak. Right. The Lakers, they have no tiebreakers left. The Spurs will have a tiebreaker with them if they get tied. The Pelicans now have the tiebreaker. And the Lakers have one way to win, and this is why I don't think LeBron can do it. They have one way to win, Brew. LeBron has to literally score 50 points. When he does that, they win. If he doesn't do that, they're basically screwed. And last night was a great example. First half of the game, LeBron scores 25, pedestrian 28-point game, and they lose by 8. If LeBron had scored 50 like he needed to, shame on you, LeBron. The Lakers get a nice, healthy 3-point victory, and you're feeling great. But he couldn't do it, and I'm going to go ahead and say he probably only has at most 2 50-point games left in him this season, and I don't think that 2 wins is enough. So no, I don't think you can carry him there.
Now check this out. Before LeBron started to insert himself more on offense this season, the Lakers had a winning record. I think it's like 21-18 or 19. You know, it's not an astonishing record, but you know, they're still about 500 and they were on pace to, you know, making the playoffs. But ever since LeBron started to insert himself more on offense, the Lakers actually have a losing record of 10-24. So essentially, what this means is that his numbers are not translating into winning. And going back to Nick Wright's point about LeBron having to score 50 points in order for the Lakers to win a game, I mean, only people like Nick Wright will think that their audience are foolish and dumb enough not to do their own research. Like, his point will be credible if LeBron had done it more than twice. You know, yes, the Lakers are 2-0 when LeBron scored 50 points, but are you really going to use 2 games as a sample size? 2 freaking games as a sample size? Like, it's ridiculous. It makes no sense. The Lakers actually have a winning record of 3-2 when LeBron scores less than 20 points. But I'm not going to go my way and claim that the Lakers are better when LeBron scores less than 20 points. You know, it's ridiculous. You know, I'm not going to use 5 games as a sample size to make a point of my argument. You know, only Nick Wright will use 2 games as a sample size to defend LeBron James. Only Nick Wright will do such a thing. Now, Kevin Wild, who's also a co-host of the show, he brought up a very interesting point. He said that if LeBron has the energy of scoring 30 a night, how about he reduces his scoring and spend some of that energy playing defense, which I think it's a fair point. But in a typical Nick Wright fashion, he ends up being in his feelings and giving a very emotional response. Just watch.
This isn't about
maybe LeBron doesn't have to score 50. I know. But maybe LeBron doesn't have to score 50. Maybe LeBron can show a little bit on both ends. I feel like the internet, Bleacher Report, and all these tweets and memes like, oh, LeBron James, what more can he do? Like he's Patrick Mahomes and he's watching Daniel Sorensen give up touchdown after touchdown. Like, well, it looks like I have to put on my helmet and get back out there and score some points. No, dude, you're on the court. You're on the court. The Lakers have the 20th worst defense in the league. So why doesn't LeBron not score 50 points? Why don't you keep the other team from scoring some points? Is that too much to ask Nick, can you defend LeBron?
That's fair.
And,
No,
and
I
say
think
it's not
it's-
just all about
fair,
points.
Wow.
We want to see a
No.
little bit
I
more
think
defense.
it's reasonable. So what you're asking him to do is be the head and shoulders clear best player in basketball. He's not that anymore. But no, it's good. I think it's totally reasonable, and I think it's absolutely what you've demanded of previous scoring champs. There's no question about it. That last year when the Steph scoring 30-plus a game and the Warriors are mediocre, I vividly remember Kevin Wildes coming on TV and saying, hey, Steph, is it too much to ask that in addition to 30, you be a defensive stopper? And the answer was yes, it was too much to ask because Steph, as great as he was last year, not the best player in basketball. It's not too much to ask of Giannis. Giannis, the best player in basketball. Hey, Giannis, we need you to score the 30, and we need you to be a game-changing defender. So it's not too much to ask of him. But it's not Kevin Wildes at all being totally ridiculous and asking of LeBron something he'd never ask of anybody else. Hey, I know you're scoring 30 a night on super high efficiency. That's not enough. It is, you are holding Winion, Gabriel, and Austin Reeves back with your lack of defensive effort. It's a great take. Everyone agrees with it. It's ridiculous.
I 100% agree with Kevin Wildes. Lakers fans who are demanding for winning basketball, they are not impressed with LeBron averaging 30 points with zero effort on defense. I live in California, Southern California to be exact, and I'm telling you, Lakers fans do not care. Not LeBron James fans, I'm talking about actual Lakers fans. They do not care. They're not asking LeBron to be Giannis on defense, but at least show some effort. They're asking him to at least act like you care about playing defense. That's what it comes down to. How can you be cool with playing zero defense whatsoever as the best player on your team and expect your teammates to somehow magically play defense for you? That's not how it works. Yes, LeBron is 37 years old, but last time I checked, he's still in the league, and the game of basketball is played on both ends of the floor. So LeBron needs to, at least show some effort. At least show some effort on defense. Also, just to throw out there before I end the video, have you heard anyone accuse Michael Jordan of playing zero defense? Even in his Washington Wizards days, have you heard anyone accuse Michael Jordan of giving zero defensive effort? How about Kobe? Have you heard anyone accuse these guys of playing no defense? Like I said, Nick Wright has no objectivity when it comes to LeBron James. He will say anything or even go as far as lying on national television just to defend LeBron James. Anyways, guys, let me know down in the comments what y'all think about Nick Wright defending LeBron or any other thoughts you have. Leave it down in the comments. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.